sports. And this one features the Ravens. Burner at wide receiver. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Ravens and the Cards, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. As we go, the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, the Ravens offense working on a 3-game winning streak as they start play. And the one to watch is going to be this man, their rookie wide receiver. Pretty good numbers for him in the victory a week ago.
So is it too simple to say that when he's producing, his team's winning?
I think the numbers would support that.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And one of the best parts about his game is the ability to take the top off of a defense. That opens things up underneath for other people.
Right to the air is Jackson. And right away, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. Fumble recovery. Touchdown for Arizona. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 75 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
The Ravens at 4-3, a game over 500. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Illegal blocking the ball.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That was expected. He's going to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it will still lead to a 4th down. And now here come the Ravens. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
You look at this Arizona defense.
Yeah, they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down up to the 47-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Second and short now following the fumble.
Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews.
And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
We'll talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge.
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
You look at this Arizona defense.
Now they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Another run here with Dobbins. Oh, able to avoid him. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the touchdown? A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Yannick Ngakoue, just as hard to say his name as he is to block. He's there in on the stop that time. Here's Jackson.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That is caught with Sean Bateman.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Play action. It's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. All tied up at 10, 2 minutes left in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie, and they start first and 10. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Play action. Now Jackson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Parker, I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Now Jackson on 1st down. And he fires one incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Jackson working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I tell you what, 3rd and 10, you look over, and you get that punt team getting loose on the sideline, so that puts added importance on this play. You certainly don't want to see them on the field, and after a couple of incompletions, 3rd time's the charm as they get the hook up here and pick up the 1st down.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Man open, here is Jones. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Burning his way in and sticking him to the turf.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Jackson on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
Officially no gain on the play, and a it's second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get him done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
A short throw caught by Andrews. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough?
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And this one's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Jackson's throw here into the hands of Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Jackson. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now Jackson. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they're Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Dobbins is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Jackson to throw, and it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So a costly INT in the end zone, no less, puts the brakes on their potential. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that had ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers.